Alright, so Bay Cove Terrace, but not right now. Right now we're in this alternate dystopian future called Bay Cove Nights. It's this shitty possible future of Bay Cove Terrace caused by Trip Dannon traveling through time to try to save his father, Pat McGiggles, who died in a monster attack in episode 7, I think. Now, Elliot was transported here, and he's the only one that realizes anything weird is going on. So he's trying to figure out how to get back to his time in 2011 and make things right. Trip is gone because he shot himself when he traveled back in time. Malachi's the mayor. Nirvana's missing a leg. Oh, and Pat McGiggles is alive and is some type of undead creature. I'm a little unclear on that. Last episode ended with a big shit fest, and everyone had turned into puppets, and there was a standoff between Professor Vanagon in monster form and Pat McGiggles. So, yeah.
Pat, this is sort of a bad time for me.
You killed my son, ma'am. It's gonna be a downright awful time for you.
Okay. Good thought. Really good emotion. It's wonderful to express ourselves. Does anyone else have anything to say about that? Yes, Pat.
I feel that it would be more constructive if Professor Vanagon...
Talk to her, not me.
I feel it would be more constructive if you were not in monster mode.
Good. See where we're getting already?
Remind me again what we're doing here?
Well, Nirvana, Pat has invited you here to work out your differences so you can build toward fixing Bay Cove Terrace together.
That horrible biting creature is not Pat.
Uh-oh. See what happened there? Name calling is not constructive. It's not welcoming.
Pat wasn't kidding about this being a downright awful time.
No whispers, no secrets in the group.
Can we get on with this, please?
I believe we're still missing someone.
Who?
Hello, everybody. I wish I could say I was happier to see your smiling faces, but the truth is, just reminders of all the failed attempts I've made on your lives. So many disappointments. That is, except for you, Pat. You're a dear friend, which is why I've come to hear you out.
Welcome, Malachi. We treasure your honesty.
How about Serena or Kimberly? Are they coming?
Pretty sure Serena is still tearing the town apart.
Oh, right.
And Kimberly is crazier than a shithouse rat.
Now can we start?
Yes, let's begin.
Alright. As you can see, I've worked up some statistics, which leads me to my thesis statement. Any questions?
What happens to us?
One at a time, everybody. One at a time.
Clint told us the reason this happened was Trip going back in time to rescue you. Are you prepared to die the rest of the way, Pat?
Yes. This ain't no kind of life anyway. Feeding on blood to survive. I'd rather step aside and watch my dear son Trip live a full life. Nirvana, you'd keep your leg. If it means sending Elliot back to let Vanagon slaughter me, then so be it. But it's gonna take all of us. If we succeed, it means a better Bay Cove Terrace.
What happens to us?
We'd all go back and replace our former selves. We'd get a second chance.
Sounds a bit anticlimactic. How about I turn into a monster and devour you all instead?
Ooh, bit violent there. Let's watch out for that.
It would be better than the depraved cesspool we live in today. And now Serena is activated and on the loose. She could destroy the entire city.
But how do we do it? That's the question.
Any thoughts, Professor? I mean, you're the scientist.
What?
Come on.
Hey. Calming. Cool it down, everybody. Cool it down. And we're big kids.
I guess Serena has destroyed my hospital. Maybe with a second chance, I can find a cure for my monster sickness. Elliot, you said when you appeared in our time, you were at Tripp's grave, right?
That's right. But it was Pat's grave in my time.
The grave could be important. There might be a thingy there, caused by some stuff. If my calculations are correct, if all of us in this room go there and form a circle with Elliot in the middle, we could send ourselves back to 2011's Bay Cove Terrace, using the power of our collective consciousness. But it would have to be all of us.
And we'd have to do it all before Serena kills us and destroys the cemetery.
Yeah,
Oh, bravo.
Malachi.
I was nothing. I was a homeless amnesiac, a common criminal. You all know it. And I was all up in the clink after being dimed out by you, Elliot. Worst of all, I was a lapdog to that wretched she-devil, Kimberly Dannon. Silence from you, you sweaty ponce. Man, I fought my way from nothing. Killed my own brother. Bed the spawn of aliens. Blew up half this town and rebuilt it as the mayor. I am the most powerful man this city has ever seen. And you have the brazen thickness to ask that I help you all undo it? Does nothing about that strike you at the least bit untoward?
Does that mean you aren't going to...
Shut up!
Malachi, I think we all know there's only one reason you'd ever help us. To save yourself.
Indeed. Is this where the threats come in? Let's hear them. Come now. Don't keep me waiting.
What are you doing, Pat?
Ooh, yikes. That's definitely not contributing to an active listening environment. Let's bring it down. Constructiveness. Openness.
Pat, I feel unhappy when you shoot me in the stomach because it hurts and makes me die.
Good, Malachi.
Sorry, friend. Vanagon said it herself. Serena has destroyed the hospital, so the only way for you to receive proper medical attention is to help us and go back.
If you weren't already going to die when Elliot goes back, I'd kill you.
I know.
Jeez, I'm glad I said yes.
That settles it. We meet at sundown.
No, I...
I think we did good things here today. Don't you? Don't you? You, maybe?
Thank you for housing me, Elliot. I wasn't quite feeling up to making the trip home on account of being shot.
Don't get the wrong idea. We're all in this together. I need to keep an eye on you.
Say, Elliot, what's that over there?
What?
Yes, what is that behind you? Yes, what is that?
Huh.
That was a bit weird.